It's May and it's playoff time here from Mary Lou Retton Park. I'm Eli Brady here to bring you the action tonight. The number 1 seeded Polar Bears come into this game at 18-5. They host the number 4 seeded North Marion Huskies, who come in at 8-12 in the second round of this sectional bracket. The Polar Bears have the top seed and had a bye. The Huskies had to play Oak Glen last night, where they won 10-9 in a thriller over at North Marion High School. They moved on to this round today, and the winner of this game will move on to play the winner of the East Fairmont and Weir game tomorrow. That East Fairmont Weir game will be happening at roughly the same time as this one, just across the river. The two winners of those two games will play here tomorrow if the Polar Bears win for a spot in the sectional championship. Oak Glen is awaiting the loser of the East Fairmont and Weir game in the losers bracket. And remember, the sectional playoffs is double elimination. So the easiest way to win it is to just keep winning. You have to lose twice to get eliminated. The eventual sectional champion will move on to play the other sectional champion of the region in a 3-game series for a spot in the Final Four in Charleston beginning on May 30th, which will also be brought to you by Video Productions. But first, we got a game to settle tonight. The Polar Bears and the Huskies when we return here on Video Productions.
Hi, my name's Zach Frazier and I'm from Fairmont, West Virginia. And when I'm back at home in Fairmont, you'll find me at my local Parmar store.
We had that Golden Boot pride at Parmar. There are literally hundreds of Parmar stores in West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, and even more on the way. Download the Parmar app to save even more. And whether it's food, gas, groceries, or whatever, we have you covered at Parmar. West Virginia proud and ready to serve you.
If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
Welcome back to Mary Lou Retton Park. The head coach of either team meeting with the umpires at home plate just about over, and we're getting ready for the announcement of the starting lineups. And we'll go ahead and send it over to our PA announcer.
Welcome to Mary Lou Retton Ballpark for tonight's sectional matchup between the North Marion Huskies and the Fairmont Senior Polar Bears. For North Marion, catching, number 3, Ryan Craig. Playing center field, number 1, Ryder Bland. Playing second base, number 4, Spencer Parrish. Playing first base, number 20, Gavin Owens. Playing third base, number 14, Colin Hess. Pitching, number 5, Jackson Waskus. Playing shortstop, number 10, CJ Weekly. Your designated hitter, number 7, Colin Burboski. Your right fielder, number 8, Lucas Runner. And playing left field, number 15, Colby Van Gilder. And now for your Fairmont Senior Polar Bears. Playing center field, number 3, Cam Peschel. Playing second base, number 1, Sammy Vianney. Playing third base, number 2, Logan Canfield. Playing left field, number 5, Dylan Hours. Playing right field, number 4, Brock Martin. Your designated hitter, Tyler Beltry. Your catcher, number 4, Ethan Miller. Playing third base, number 29, Matt Masters. Your pitcher, number 24, Hayden Jones. And your shortstop, number 27, Braden Gorby. Now please stand for the national anthem.
1965, the team at City Construction has been an industry leader in all facets of construction, shaping the West Virginia landscape with some of the most recognizable commercial projects throughout the state. As one of the largest general contractors in north central West Virginia, our outstanding record of quality workmanship and personal service is here for your next project. Call our team of experts today.
Give us the opportunity to design build your next project. City Construction Company, West Virginia proud since 1965.
Here at Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sport is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
I'm Keith Powell, and going on right now is my Keith Says Yes Fest. I'm saying yes to lowering your payments, yes to your trade-in, regardless of condition, miles, even if you're still making payments. My Keith Says Yes credit approval process helps me say yes, you're approved. So if you want new Chevys, yes. New Fords, yes. Lifetime warranty, yes. Come see me, Keith Powell at Yes Chevy in Hurricane and Yes Ford in Huntington.
Hi, my name's Zach Frazier and I'm from Fairmont, West Virginia. And when I'm back at home in Fairmont, you'll find me at my local Parmar store.
We had that Golden Boot pride at Parmar. There are literally hundreds of Parmar stores in West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, and even more on the way. Download the Parmar app to save even more. And whether it's food, gas, groceries, or whatever, we have you covered at Parmar. West Virginia proud and ready to serve you.
If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Here at the Cracker Barrel, home-style food and great value go hand in hand, with favorites like slow-simmered chicken and dumplings starting at $7.99, or perfectly golden fluffy buttermilk pancakes with your own bottle of warm syrup. Come fill up on favorites without emptying your wallet. Cracker Barrel. Take care now.
Welcome back to Mary Lou Retton Park, and we're getting ready to have the first pitch of this game. We'll take a look at the fielding lineups for each team. Polar Bears will start off in the field first. Pitcher starting on the mound today will be Hayden Jones, the senior. His catcher will be Ethan Miller. Logan Canfield will start at first base. Sammy Vianney at second. Braden Gorby at shortstop, Matt Masters at third. In the outfield from left to right, Dylan Hours, Cam Peschel, Brock Martin, and Tyler Veltry will be designated hitting in place of Ethan Miller today. Take a look at North Marion's fielding lineup. Jackson Waskis, the pitcher for the Huskies. His catcher will be Rylan Craig, first baseman Gavin Owens, second baseman Spencer Parrish, shortstop C.J. Weekly, Colin Hess at third. In the outfield from left to right, Colby Van Gilder, Ryder Bland, and Logan Runner. And the designated hitter will be Colin Verboski in place of Colby Van Gilder. These two teams played last week, last Monday. The Polar Bears won that one 9-0 in a complete game shutout performance by Sammy Vianney. Hayden Jones will be on the mound for this one for Fairmont. Jackson Huskies was on the mound last week for North Marion. He returns to the mound in this game for the Huskies. Leading off for North Marion will be Rylan Craig, and the first pitch from Jones catches the inside corner for strike one. Here's the 0-1, swung on by Craig right into the glove of Canfield. He taps the base for the first out of the game. So one out quickly for the Polar Bears as Craig grounds out. Brings up Ryder Bland for the Huskies. Here's the pitch from Jones. That one in the strike zone for strike one. It's the pitch from Jones. That one misses underneath for ball one. The count 1-1 to Bland. Last time out, the Polar Bears walked it off against AAA Wheeling Park here at Mary Lou last Wednesday. It's been a week since they've seen the field. North Marion won by 1 last night over Oak Glen in Rachel. Here's the 2-1 from Jones. That one is popped up, foul and out of play on the third base side. Count 2-2, nobody on. Here's the pitch from Jones. That one close, no cigar, and the count is full. The payoff pitch swung on in the air and foul by Bland. Nobody on, one out for North Marion. Top of the first inning. Full count pitch. Here's the swing and a miss by Bland. Jones with the strikeout, 2 away.
Now batting number
A good
4,
start to this game for Hayden Jones.
Parrish.
Spencer Parrish comes to the plate for North Marion. The windup by Jones. This one is into center field. Peschel takes a couple steps back, right underneath it. 1, 2, 3. No base runners allowed in the first inning, and the Polar Bears will flip it to the bottom half. Peschel, Vianney, and Canfield due up when we return on Video Productions.
Hi, this is Meredith Mayer from Fairmont, West Virginia, and when I'm back home, you can find me at my local Parmar store.
We have that thundering herd pride at your local Parmar stores. We are over 200 stores strong and growing. Download the Parmar app for even more savings and sign up for the Parmar Rewards Card. Whether it's food, gas, or groceries, we have you covered. We are Marshall, and we are Parmar stores.
If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Here at the Cracker Barrel, home-style food and great value go hand in hand, with favorites like slow-simmered chicken and dumplings starting at $7.99, or perfectly golden fluffy buttermilk pancakes with your own bottle of warm syrup. Come fill up on favorites without emptying your wallet. Cracker Barrel. Take care now.
Back at Mary Lou Retton Park, and the Polar Bears make quick work of the Huskies in the top of the first. 1, 2, 3. Now to the bottom half of the inning. Leading off will be Cam Peschel, followed by Sammy Vianney and Logan Canfield for the Polar Bears. Jackson Huskies on the mound for North Marion. He started against the Polar Bears last Monday when these two teams played here in the 9-0 win by Fairmont Senior. Polar Bears trying to repeat that outing and get through North Marion and get out of this first game the Polar Bears are playing in the sectional playoff, something they did not do last year. Didn't even make it to the sectional championship a year ago. A very disappointing ending to a promising season a year ago. The Polar Bears trying to change the script this year. And again, if you win your first 2 games, you advance straight to the sectional championship. And you'd have to lose twice because it's double elimination. Even if you get beat in the first game of the sectional championship, if you win your first 2, you have to get beaten 2 games in a row by the same team. Cam Peschel to the plate first for the Polar Bears. Peschel on the season batting .423. Struggled against Wheeling Park, looking to get back to his ways here. He sees that one in the strike zone for strike 1. Here's the pitch from Huskies, the 0-1. That one misses, count 1-1. Huskies kicks and fires. That one up high, ball 2. Here's the 2-1 from Huskies. Inside, ball 3. Count 3-1, nobody on, nobody out. In a scoreless game in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch. Down the middle for strike 2, and the count is full for Peschel. Huskies fires the payoff pitch, swung on by Peschel into left field, a base hit to start this game. A leadoff single for Cam Peschel. The team leader in hits this season is on. 1 on, nobody out. Brings up Sammy Vianney. Peschel on base, something he didn't do against Wheeling Park last time out. And when he gets on, he is dangerous, always a threat to steal. And Huskies has to be aware of that. He fires to Vianney, grounds right to the second baseman Parrish, flips it to Weekly for 1. Vianney is safe at first as Owens came off the bag, so the Huskies are able to get 1 out. They're not able to get Vianney at first.
Logan Canfield.
But they get the lead runner Peschel off. 1 out, 1 on in the bottom of the first. Logan Canfield to the plate for the Polar Bears. Vianney with a big lead off first. The pitch from Huskies misses outside for ball 1. Count is 1-0. Canfield steps back in the box. Huskies looks over at Vianney, the runner. Here's the pitch. That one down the middle for strike 1 to Canfield. Logan Canfield batting .329 on the season. 24 hits. He's really gotten better as the season's gone on. This one is lifted into left field. Back is Van Gilder making the catch. Vianney returns to first, 2 away. Canfield flies out for the second out of the inning, brings up Dylan Hours for the Polar Bears.
Dylan Hours.
Vianney the runner with 2 outs. Scoreless in the bottom of the first. The pitch from Huskies. Swing and a miss by Hours. He took a rip at that one. And the count is 0-1. Here's the 0-1. That one is fouled into the ground by Hours. No balls and 2 strikes. 1 on and 2 out. Took a while for the Polar Bears to get running last week. Here's the 0-2. This one is grounded into the glove of Hess. Gonna throw across the diamond. Owens hangs on for the out. Not as quick as the Polar Bears did it, but the Huskies don't allow any further base running than first, and the score still 0-0 after 1 from Mary Lou Retton Park. You're watching live streaming coverage of the WVSSAC Baseball Sectional Playoffs on Video Productions.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
I'm Keith Powell, and going on right now is my Keith Says Yes Fest. I'm saying yes to lowering your payments, yes to your trade-in, regardless of condition, miles, even if you're still making payments. My Keith Says Yes credit approval process helps me say yes, you're approved. So if you want new Chevys, yes. New Fords, yes. Lifetime warranty, yes. Come see me, Keith Powell at Yes Chevy in Hurricane and Yes Ford in Huntington.
Welcome back to Mary Lou Retton Park, getting ready for the top of the second inning. Gavin Owens will lead off the inning for the Huskies. Didn't get on base in the first. And the first baseman trying to change that. Here's the pitch from Jones, and he lifts it into left field. Hours moving right, makes the catch. One away on one pitch. And Jones, who had only 10 pitches in the first inning, gets an out on the first pitch of the second. Brings up Colin Hess, the third baseman for North Marion. Hayden Jones kicks and fires. That one misses up high for ball one to Hess. Here's the 1-0. Swung on right past Jones and into center field. A base hit for Colin Hess. And the Huskies have their first base runner, 1 on, 1 out in the top of the second.
Now batting number 5, Jackson Huskies.
Brings up pitcher Jackson Huskies for North Marion. And a courtesy runner coming in for the Huskies. In place of Hess will be Ollie Lance, number 18 for North Marion, the base runner at first. Waskis up to the plate for North Marion, 1 on, 1 out. Lance, the base runner at first. Jones looks over and fires to Waskis and misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. That one misses, same spot, ball 2. 2-0 count for Waskis. Here's the pitch. That one catches the inside corner, strike 1. 2 balls and a strike for Waskis with 1 runner on. A scoreless game in the second. Here's the pitch from Jones. Swung on and fouled out of play. Count goes to 2-2. The 2-2, up high, ball 3, the count is full. Jones has 1 strikeout on the day. This is his second time having to pitch into a full count. The payoff, down the middle, Waskis strikes out looking, 2 away. Big pitch there from Hayden Jones. And a backwards K for Jackson Waskis. It's the second out of the inning.
C.J. Weekly.
Brings up shortstop C.J. Weekly for North Marion. Runner on first is still Lance with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. That one down the middle for strike 1. Another good pitch from Jones. Here's the 0-1. Showing bunt and pulling back is Weekly. And it catches the inside corner for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. It's 3 really good pitches in a row from Jones. Here's the 0-2, just outside for ball 1. Jones fires. This one is lined foul by Weekly. Count remains 1-2. One on, 2 outs. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch from Jones. Swung on by Weekly. That is in the air in foul territory over the North Marion dugout and into the crowd. Out of play. Count remains 1-2. Decent sized crowd for this sectional playoff game between county rivals. Here's the 1-2 from Jones. That one close, but no cigar, and it's ruled ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes for CJ Weekly. 1 on, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Swung on, lined into left field, and curving foul, and it goes foul. Count remains 2-2. That one had potential, as Weekly got a good hold on it, but he was out ahead of it early on the pitch, and it goes foul down third base line. Here's the 2-2 from Jones. That one is hit by Weekly into shallow center field over the head of Vianney. Lance trying to get to third. Throw is in time. What a throw by Vianney. And Masters tags Lance out at third. 3 outs. Take another look at that one. What a play by Sammy Vianney. We'll take another look at it. That one hit into shallow center field. Vianney moving back on it. He fields it and throw to Masters in time. Lance, an awkward slide. He didn't extend his slide. He slid straight up and down and is tagged out at third. What a play. And that'll take us to the bottom half of the second inning. You're watching live streaming coverage of the WVSSAC Baseball Sectional Playoffs on video production.
Hi, my name's Zach Frazier, and I'm from Fairmont, West Virginia. And when I'm back at home in Fairmont, you'll find me at my local Parmar store.
We had that Golden Boot pride at Parmar. There are literally hundreds of Parmar stores in West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, and even more on the way. Download the Parmar app to save even more. And whether it's food, gas, groceries, or whatever, we have you covered at Parmar. West Virginia proud and ready to serve you.
If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
Back at Mary Lou Retton Park, the former Husky Brock Martin leads off the inning for the Polar Bears. He sees the first pitch from Huskies down the middle for strike 1. Polar Bears escaped the top of the second inning without allowing a run. Ollie Lance was in position, was tagged out at third. Martin lines it into right field, and it curves foul at the last second. A little late on it. And the count goes to 0-2 for Brock Martin. The 0-2 from Huskies. That one almost tagged Martin and got a piece of him, but he ducks out of the way in time for ball 1. Count 1-2. Here's the pitch from Huskies. Outside, ball 2. The 2-2 from Huskies. Swing and a miss by Martin. He strikes out. 1 away to start the second inning. And a good pitch there from Huskies. Gets Martin to swing and miss. That'll bring up Tyler Veltri.
Tyler Veltri,
who over the last few weeks has become really reliable for the Polar Bears, has the highest on-base percentage on the team and one of the highest in the state. That one down the middle for strike one to Veltri. One from Huskies, swung on, popped foul. Count 0-2, second batter in a row Huskies has faced where he's got him in an 0-2 count. Here's the pitch to Veltri. Swung on, this one is high into left field. Van Gilder moving underneath it, making the catch for the second out. 2 away for North Marion. Matt Masters will come to the plate for Fairmont Senior.
Matt Masters.
Masters, another one who has been more reliable and has really improved as the season's gone on, batting well over 400. He grounds that one foul, left of third base line. Count 0-1. Polar Bears were 1 run away from 10 running the Huskies a week ago. Hadn't seen much success to this point. That one in the dirt for ball one. Polar Bears have had 2 base runners so far in this game. Peschel was thrown out at second, and Vianney reached first on a fielder's choice. Here's the 1-1. That one curves down the middle for strike 2 to Masters. Another good pitch from Jackson Huskies. Here's the 1-2, swung on and fouled. Out of play by Masters, off the net. Count remains 1-2. North Marion escaped over the number 5 rated Oak Glen Bears yesterday. Here's the pitch to Masters. That one is bouncing in front of Parrish. He picks it up, throw to Owens in time. 1-2-3 without allowing a runner for North Marion. And that'll take us to the third inning. Scoreless to this point. You're watching live streaming coverage of the WVSSAC Baseball Sectional Playoffs here on Video Productions.
Hi, this is Meredith Mayer from Fairmont, West Virginia, and when I'm back home, you can find me at my local Par-Mar store.
We had that thundering herd pride at your local Par-Mar stores. We are over 200 stores strong and growing. Download the Par-Mar app for even more savings and sign up for the Par-Mar Rewards Card. Whether it's food, gas, or groceries, we have you covered. We are Marshall, and we are Par-Mar stores.
If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
Here at the Cracker Barrel, home-style food and great value go hand in hand, with favorites like slow-simmered chicken and dumplings starting at $7.99, or perfectly golden fluffy buttermilk pancakes with your own bottle of warm syrup. Come fill up on favorites without emptying your wallet. Cracker Barrel. Take care now.
Back at Mary Lou Retton Park, getting set for the start of the third inning. Just over a half hour into this game, and baseball not the only sport with a playoff game today. Girls lacrosse play at home against Buchanan Upshur in 2 hours' time. And we'll hopefully be there to live stream that one, depending on how long this game runs. Leading off the inning for North Marion is the designated hitter, Colin Verboski. He grounds it, foul. Down third base line. Masters let it roll foul, and the count goes to 0-1. It was fair for a while, and then it clipped a blade of grass and took off left. Verboski steps back up to the plate. Sees the 0-1 from Jones. Curve underneath the strike zone for ball one. Here's the pitch from Jones. That one misses inside for ball two. Here's the 2-1. Swung on right to the glove of Braden Gorby. And Verboski lines out to start the third inning for North Marion. Gorby didn't have to move. He just stood there, opened the glove, and squeezed
Lucas Runner
for the first out. Lucas Runner up to the plate for North Marion. Both teams struggling to put the bat to the ball as that one is fouled back by Runner. The count 0-1. And catcher Ethan Miller drops his glove, and looks like that foul ball may have got a piece of him. He's walking it off. Trainer Trevor White comes out to talk to Ethan Miller, see if he's all right. Miller is going to put the glove back on. He's ready to go. Jones is ready. Runner is ready. Here's the 0-1. Misses outside. Ball 1. A ball and a strike to Runner. The pitch from Jones. Swung on. This one is into left center field. Hours moving over. Tough play. He makes the catch. It was a low pop fly.
Now batting number 15, Colby Van Gilder.
But Hours was able to move to his left and make the catch. 2 away for North Marion, and we're back to the top of the lineup for the Huskies. Rylan Craig, who grounded out to start the game, back to the plate for his second plate appearance of the day. Here's the pitch from Jones. Just misses. Called ball
now
1.
Batting number 3, Rylan Craig.
Here's the 1-0 from Jones up high. Ball 2. Count 2-0. Nobody on, 2 outs. The pitch swung on and fouled by Craig. A lot of foul balls hit in this game for both teams. It's made it a little easier for the pitchers as those foul balls putting the strikes on the board. The pitch into the glove of Jones. Runs toward Canfield, flips it in time for the out. He had one go past him in that exact same spot earlier in the game. He's able to hang on to that one, throw to Canfield in time. 1, 2, 3. No base runners allowed again, and we head to the bottom of the third inning here on Video Productions.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
I'm Keith Powell, and going on right now is my Keith Says Yes Fest. I'm saying yes to lowering your payments, yes to your trade-in, regardless of condition, miles, even if you're still making payments. My Keith Says Yes credit approval process helps me say yes, you're approved. So if you want new Chevys, yes. New Fords, yes. Lifetime warranty, yes. Come see me, Keith Powell at Yes Chevy in Hurricane and Yes Ford in Huntington.
Welcome back to Mary Lou Retton Park, getting set for the bottom of the third inning. Leading off will be pitcher Hayden Jones for the Polar Bears, followed by Braden Gorby and then Cam Peschel. It is the order to start the bottom half of the third inning for Fairmont. Scoreless to this point. And much like the last game between these two last Monday, both these teams struggled to get runs on the board early. North Marion didn't put a run on the board all game. The Polar Bears ended up with 9 at the end of the day. And the Polar Bears all season have been able to just put innings together, whether
Now batting
they have
number
2 outs or
44,
not, where they can just
Hayden
put
Jones.
runners on base and bring them home. And they've done it so well, and they're so dangerous at it. And all 9 of the batters are threats, as Jones fouls that one down third base line, out of play. Hayden Jones, the hero a week ago against Wheeling Park, walked it off in the bottom of the 7th. Season 0-1 from Huskies, miss outside for ball 1. Nobody on, the count 1-1. The pitch swung and fouled back by Jones. Count 1-2. Here's the 1-2, swung on in the air, and it is fouled out of play. Jones stays alive with a 1-2 count. Huskies kicks and fires over the head of Jones for ball 2. Here's the pitch. Swung on by Jones. That is down for a base hit. Hayden Jones is on with a leadoff single. Nobody out in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And a good start. As we talked about before this inning, Polar Bears are capable of putting together just one good inning is good enough. It seems like this season, and the Polar Bears can put anywhere from 5-10 runs. It's deflating if you're the opponent. Courtesy runner in place of Hayden Jones will be Cannon Dinger. And he's a big threat to steal and to take off. A lot of speed behind Dinger. Braden Gorby at the plate shows bunt. The pitch goes right into the bat of Gorby. It's laid down softly. Throw by Hess in time. And Dinger is going to try to take off to third. He's caught in a pickle. And a run down. He tries to turn back away. And it's a double play for North Marion. What on earth happened there? Two outs.
Now batting number 3, Cam Peschel.
A promising start to this inning. Goes down the dumpster at this point. And Dinger tried to take off from second to third. North Marion was right there and gets the tag out. 2 outs. Peschel at the plate. That one down the middle. Here's the pitch from Huskies. That one is hit by Peschel back at the wall, and it is down at the wall beside Van Gilder. An extra base for Peschel, and he's on with a double. Potentially saved the inning there for the Polar Bears after the base running mistake.
Now batting number 1, Sandy Vianney.
Vianney will come to the plate for the Polar Bears. Peschel is on at second with 2 outs.
Come on, Sammy. Keep it going, buddy.
Huskies looks back at Peschel, fires to Vianney, down the middle, strike 1. So Peschel, who didn't get on base at all in the game last week against Wheeling Park, has been on both times. He has a big lead off second. Huskies turns back, throws to Parrish. Peschel gets back in time. Here's the pitch. That one misses for ball 1 to Vianney. And it was this game in this round a year ago, the Polar Bears were not able to defeat Oak Glen and got sent to the losers bracket where they lost to East Fairmont eventually. Here's the ground ball by Vianney, scooped up by Weekly. Throw to Owens in time. Vianney is out. And a disappointing inning for the Polar Bears. They come away with no runs. It's still scoreless after 3. We head to the 4th. You're watching live streaming coverage of the WVSSAC Baseball Sectional Playoffs on Video Productions.
Hi, my name's Zach Frazier and I'm from Fairmont, West Virginia. And when I'm back at home in Fairmont, you'll find me at my local Parmar store.
We had that Golden Boot pride at Parmar. There are literally hundreds of Parmar stores in West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, and even more on the way. Download the Parmar app to save even more. And whether it's food, gas, groceries, or whatever, we have you covered at Parmar. West Virginia proud and ready to serve you.
If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
Back at Mary Lou Retton Park, we'll take another look at the wild play that happened an inning ago. You can see the third baseman of North Marion, Colin Hess, was at the plate fielding the bunt put down by Gorby. Dinger had a free base at third to get there because there was no one covering it. However, he didn't see that until it was too late, until Hess was already back there, and he took off. He should have just stayed at second after the one mistake, but he makes 2 and he gets tagged out, and it was a double play for North Marion. At the plate for the Huskies is Ryder Bland. He has a 1-1 count with nobody on. Top of the 4th inning, scoreless. This point, he shows bunt, pulls back, and that one looked to be down the middle, but they call it ball 2. I just saw the replay, and couldn't get any closer to the middle there. Swing and a miss by Bland. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. That one bounces to Miller. And the count is full. Bland struck out in the first in his only plate appearance to this point. Here's the pitch. That one misses down low. And the first walk of either team given up in the 4th inning. Ryder Bland takes his base. And there's 1 on for North Marion. That's a reason why this game's moved so quickly. Neither pitcher had walked any batter to this point until there. Jones catches the inside corner for strike 1 to Parrish. Minimal amount of base runners in this game for either team. 1 on for the Huskies now. Here's the 0-1 up high for ball 1. One on, nobody out. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, grounded to Masters. Could be 2. Throw to Vianney. He turns and fires to Canfield. Double play. So after the wild double play by North Marion an inning ago, the Polar Bears respond with a double play of their own. Empties the bases, brings up Gavin Owens for North Marion. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1 to Owens. That one up high, and the count is 2-0. Owens flew out in the second. Here's the pitch from Jones. Swung on. This is on a line in front of Peschel, a base hit for Owens. And he's on with 2 outs in the 4th. Brings up Colin Hess, the third baseman.
Number 14, Colin Hess.
Get this out.
Here's the pitch from Jones. That one bounces, gets away from Miller, taking off to second. The throw missed the runner. That was Owens taking off, trying to steal. He does. Miller had it to Vianney. It was there, and the tag just was a little wide of Owens. And he has a stolen base in scoring position. The only runner really either team has had in scoring position to this point. Polar Bears had Peschel at second an inning ago with 2 outs, and now Owens at second with 2 outs. Batter is Colin Hess. Here's the pitch. That one misses inside. The count 3-0 to Hess. The pitch from Jones, that one curves in the strike zone for strike 1. Three, 1, and the second walk of the game. Colin Hess takes his base, 2 on, 2 outs, and a scoreless game in the top of the 4th.
Jackson Huskies.
Huskies up to the plate now for North Marion. Jones looks back, fires to him. Inside corner for strike 1. Huskies struck out in the second, looking. Here's the 0-1. Swung on a line and just foul by Huskies, and that could have been the first run of the game if it was fair. Instead, the count is 0-2. The 0-2 up high. Ball 1 to Huskies, who's a little further down in the order this week as opposed to last week for North Marion against the Polar Bears. Here's the 1-2. That one called ball 2. Looked like a good pitch from Jones. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, fouled back. Count remains 2-2. Every foul ball fouled back into the press box. Always have to check that camera we have attached to the netting in front of the press box. It's good to this point. The 2-2 misses outside, and the count is full. Jones trying to avoid loading up the bases. He's got 2 outs. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch called ball 4. Huskies is walked. Bases loaded.
Now batting number 10, C.J. Weekly.
C.J. Weekly had a base hit in the second. Has bases loaded, but 2 outs. The pitch from Jones on a line into center field. Tough play for Peschel. He can't get there. 1 run is in. North Marion takes the early lead. 1-0 Huskies on an RBI by C.J. Weekly, and the bases are still loaded. C.J. Weekly puts the first run on the board for either team to this point. It was going to be a tough play for Peschel. He couldn't get underneath it in time. In to score is Gavin Owens, and the Huskies have the lead. Their first run scored on Fairmont all season. And North Marion still has the bases loaded with 2 outs as come out to the mound and talk to Hayden Jones. We're deep in the lineup of North Marion. This will be the 8th batter, Colin Verboski, the designated hitter.
Number 7, Colin Verboski.
Come on, Hayden.
Jones fires to Verboski. This one is in the air. Canfield moving over in fair territory, makes the catch. Avoids allowing any more runs to come in, but it's North Marion holding the lead over the Polar Bears 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the fourth here on Video Productions.
Hi, this is Meredith Mayer from Fairmont, West Virginia, and when I'm back home, you can find me at my local Par-Mar store.
We had that thundering herd pride at your local Par-Mar stores. We are over 200 stores strong and growing. Download the Par-Mar app for even more savings and sign up for the Par-Mar Rewards Card. Whether it's food, gas, or groceries, we have you covered. We are Marshall, and we are Par-Mar stores.
If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
Here at the Cracker Barrel, home-style food and great value go hand in hand, with favorites like slow-simmered chicken and dumplings starting at $7.99, or perfectly golden fluffy buttermilk pancakes with your own bottle of warm syrup. Come fill up on favorites without emptying your wallet. Cracker Barrel. Take care now.
Back at Mary Lou Retton Park, Jackson Waskis returns to the mound for the Huskies. And last week, the Polar Bears won 9-0 over North Marion. This is a completely different story. And it's amazing how the game of baseball works. 1 week, go out, win 9-0, and the next you are down 1 in the playoffs. And this was what the Polar Bears struggled with last year. Couldn't win that first sectional game against Oak Glen. That put the Polar Bears in the loser's bracket, where they eventually lost to East Fairmont.
Logan Canfield.
Didn't make the sectional championship. They're trying to avoid a repeat of a season ago. They've got to win game 1, and they trail 1-0. Canfield, the batter, sees ball 1 down low. It's interesting, Waskis has not walked anybody to this point, and he just keeps delivering with pitches like that down the middle. He just put the Polar Bear batters behind in the count. Here's the 1-1, swung on by Canfield. Slow roller to Weekly, but he fields it cleanly, throws it to Owens, the first baseman, in time. North Marion has played flawless to this point.
Dylan Hours.
Hours grounded out in the first. This is his second plate appearance of the game. His senior year, first year playing baseball in high school. He played in Little League a lot over in the Kaiser area where he grew up, moved to Fairmont for football, was a football player and wrestler his whole career, decided to try baseball his senior year. That one caught the inside corner for strike 1. And the amount of accolades Dylan has racked up here. 4 state championships, trying to add a 5th. This one is on a line at a center field, base hit for Hours. One on, one out. We'll bring up Brock Martin.
Now batting number 6, Brock Martin.
Waskis has 1 strikeout on the day, and it was Brock Martin who he struck out in the second. Martin's second plate appearance comes up with 1 on, 1 out. Shows bunt, pulls back. Hours is going to steal without a throw from Craig. And Hours is in scoring position. The count is 0-1 to Martin, as they called that one a strike on the inside corner. Here's the pitch from Waskis. Swung on, and that is foul, just barely down third base line. Pushes the count to 0-2, and Waskis has been very comfortable in this game, in these situations. He struggled in this situation a week ago. No signs of it today. He has come to play. Count 0-2, 1 on, 1 out. The pitch swung on by Martin. It is into the glove of Hess. Throw across the diamond is caught by Owens. Hours takes off and gets to third. So that is the second out of the inning, but Hours at third awaiting anything to try to get him to scamper home. And Tyler Veltri, the designated hitter, is up to bat for the Polar Bears.
Tyler Veltri.
We need to hit. We need to bring this in. Go, Jackson. You got this.
1 on and 2 outs. Polar Bears trail 1-0, trying to tie it. Hours, the runner at third. Here's the pitch to Veltri, outside, ball 1. Veltri flew out in the second in his first plate appearance. Has a 1-0 count with 1 on and 2 outs. Veltri on the season has 7 RBIs. One right here would be crucial. The pitch, same spot, outside. This one, ball 2. Talked about it. Veltri has one of the highest on-base percentages in the state. Just over 30 plate appearances on the season. Here's the 2-0. Veltri did not go around, and the count is 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. And it's really the first time all day we've seen this count for Huskies. Veltri's going to show bunt. He's going to pull back, but it goes right down the middle. You almost don't even want to risk swinging there at all with 2 outs. Just make Huskies throw strikes, which he's been able to do. The pitch misses low. Veltri takes his base. That is the first walk of the day for the Polar Bears, for Huskies. Masters comes up. Runners on the corners. Hours in scoring position. Masters came into the game batting .450 on the year. A hit here could potentially tie it. Huskies misses outside for ball 1. The pitch swung on by Masters. We're tied. Matt Masters, the RBI, sends Hours home. We are squared 1-1.
Way to go, Matt.
Dylan Hours is the first run of the game for the Polar Bears on the RBI single from Matt Masters. Brings up Hayden Jones, 2 on, 2 outs. Jones had a base hit in the third. Here's the pitch. That one almost hit him, but he gets out of the way for ball 1. Count 1-0. Veltri, the base runner at second. Masters, the base runner at first for the Polar Bears. The pitch, outside, ball 2. Here's the 2-0. Swung on by Jones. That is grounded, and Hess is just going to field it and walk to the force out at third. And that is the third out of the inning. And the game is tied 1-1. It was Matt Masters who sent Dylan Hours home to square it. We are even as we head into the 5th inning here on Video Productions.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
I'm Keith Powell, and going on right now is my Keith Says Yes Fest. I'm saying yes to lowering your payments, yes to your trade-in, regardless of condition, miles, even if you're still making payments. My Keith Says Yes credit approval process helps me say yes, you're approved. So if you want new Chevys, yes. New Fords, yes. Lifetime warranty, yes. Come see me, Keith Powell at Yes Chevy in Hurricane and Yes Ford in Huntington.
Back at Mary Lou Retton Park as we're just under an hour into this game and we're entering the 5th inning. Tied 1-1. North Marion was able to prevail in a close game against number 5 Oak Glen last night in Rachel. 10-9 was the final score as they held on the top of the 7th. This one definitely not as high scoring as last night for North Marion. Definitely not as high scoring as it was a week ago. And I don't really think anyone expected this game to be tied 1-1 in the 5th inning. Anyway, Lucas Runner will lead off for North Marion this inning. He shows bunt and leans into it, misses. He lunged at that pitch and couldn't make contact. Count 0-1. Here's the pitch from Jones, grounded right to him, into the glove. Hayden, throw, Canfield in time. 1 out. Runner grounds out. Brings up Rylan Craig, who's grounded out twice in this game. And we're back to the top of the order for the Huskies.
Number 3, Rylan Craig.
That one just wide of the glove of Jones. Gorby flying over, fields it, throws it in time. 2 outs. Take a look at that. Watch the play. Braden Gorby makes it shortstop right here. Jones couldn't reach in time to grab it, but Gorby, the hustle,
Ryder Bland,
is able to get there and make the throw to Canfield in time. And that's the 3rd time Craig is grounded out in this game. 2nd out of the inning, nobody on. And brings up Ryder Bland, the center fielder for North Marion. Here's the pitch from Jones. That one up high for a ball 1. Jones fires the 1-0. That one misses up high again. The count is 2-0. Bland was walked in the 4th, his last plate appearance. That one curves in for strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Jones trying to not allow a base runner in this one after having the bases loaded. The last one, a swing and a miss by Bland, puts the count at 2-2. Nobody on for North Marion now. 2 outs. Here's the 2-2. Outside, and the count is full. Hayden Jones sitting at 71 pitches on the day, and it was really the 4th inning that tallied up that count. The pitch swung and fouled back. Bland just got a piece of it and stays alive with a full count. Huskies has 54 pitches on the day. Jones 72. This will be 73. The payoff pitch, and that one is behind him. Bland walks for the 2nd time today, and that puts a runner on for the Huskies.
Now batting number 4, Spencer Parrish.
Second baseman Spencer Parrish will come to the plate for North Marion. He flew out and grounded out in his 2 plate appearances this game. He's got 1 on and 2 outs. The runner is Bland. The pitch from Jones, curveball down the middle. 0-1 count. North Marion hasn't stolen yet. That one is grounded right to Vianney. Flip to Gorby, and the force out at second is the 3rd out of the inning. And the Polar Bears in a tie game with a chance to try to take the lead as we head into the bottom of the 5th. You're watching live streaming coverage of the WVSSAC Baseball Sectional Playoffs on Video Productions.
Hi, my name's Zach Frazier, and I'm from Fairmont, West Virginia. And when I'm back at home in Fairmont, you'll find me at my local Parmar store.
We had that golden blue pride at Parmar. There are literally hundreds of Parmar stores in West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, and even more on the way. Download the Parmar app to save even more. And whether it's food, gas, groceries, or whatever, we have you covered at Parmar. West Virginia proud and ready to serve you.
If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
Back at Mary Lou Retton Park, getting ready for the start of the bottom of the 5th inning. Braden Gorby will lead off the inning for the Polar Bears. Peschel and Vianney will follow. Huskies returns to the mound for the Huskies, sitting at 54 pitches on the day. And a week ago when these two teams played, I felt Huskies was pulled a little bit early. And it was still a close game when he came out of the game. I don't remember the exact score, but it was the relief pitchers of North Marion that gave up a lot of runs that sent the game to 9-0. I believe it's 3-0 when Huskies came out. He remains in a tie ball game, 1-1. Gorby, the leadoff batter for Fairmont, sees the first pitch from Huskies down the middle for strike one. Count 0-1. The pitch, that one misses low. A ball and a strike to Gorby, who grounded out in his only plate appearance to this point. The pitch, that one low again. Ball two. A fast-moving game as we're just over an hour into this, 65 minutes. And we're already to the bottom of the 5th, but we're in a tie game. Here's the 2-1, that one outside. 3 balls, 1 strike to Gorby. Huskies trying to avoid allowing a leadoff walk. Here's the 3-1, down the middle. What a pitch from Huskies. And he's been delivering those all game long. Just hasn't had that bad pitch that's allowed the Polar Bears to do anything. Here's the payoff pitch. Gorby swings at it. Would have been ball 4 on the inside, but he fouls it away. Count remains 3-2. See what Huskies goes to here. That one is fouled by Gorby. Right fielder runner watches it go out of play on the first base side. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. That one inside. Gorby didn't swing at that one, and he watches it for ball 4, and he's on. Nobody out. Brings up Cam Peschel, who a week ago struggled against Wheeling Park. Didn't get on base once, and you didn't really see that much out of him all season. He's been on base every time he's been at the plate in this one. See what he can do here. He's got a single and a double. The pitch from Huskies down low for ball 1. Peschel's last hit was close to a home run. It bounced right at the fence. The 1-0, that one missed. One on, nobody out. Runner is Gorby. Count 2-0 to Peschel. The pitch from Huskies, that one misses, gets away from Craig. Gorby stays put at first. 3 balls, no strikes. In the last few batters Huskies has faced, he's put 3 balls on the board. He hadn't done that in the early portions of this game, but he goes back to a strike down the middle there to Peschel. Doesn't allow a 4-pitch walk. The 3-1 swung on by Peschel. This one is into the air. Van Gilder moving over it. Bland, the center fielder, is there though to make the catch. Gorby returns to first. 1 away.
Now batting number 1, Sammy Vianney.
Vianney will come to the plate. 1 on and 1 out, and that was big for Huskies there. Had a 3-0 count to Peschel and denies him a base. Vianney shows bunt, pulls back, and Vianney grounds it foul. Little chess game between the two teams. Count 0-1 to Vianney. Vianney shows bunt again. This one gets behind Craig, and Gorby is going to try for 3. No, he stops halfway between the bases, and he's content to stay at second in scoring position with 1 out. And a 1-1 count to Vianney. The pitch from Huskies. Goes to the curve, misses up high. 2 balls and a strike to Sammy Vianney. Here's the pitch, that one outside, and another batter Huskies has shown 3 balls to. A 3-1 count. Got Peschel to fly out on a 3-1. Last batter Huskies faced. See what he does here. Gorby takes off. That one called strike 2. Gorby steals 3rd, though, in the process. But the count is full for Vianney. Gorby in scoring position at 3rd. Here's the payoff from Huskies. That one fouled off the face mask of catcher Craig. Count remains full. Huskies came into this inning with 21 less pitches than Hayden Jones, and now there's just a 3-pitch difference. Jones at 75, Huskies at 72. This is really the first inning. Huskies has struggled. But he still only has 1 on, 1 out. The pitch to Vianney, walked him. Runners on the corners with 1 out for Logan Canfield.
Go, Logan.
The 3rd walk for Huskies in the last inning and the 3rd. And North Marion is going to come out and meet with him. See if the Huskies decide to leave him in the game. He's in a tough situation here. He's got runners on the corners with 1 out. And it was a situation like this where North Marion was trailing by 3 a week ago where they decided to pull Huskies. And that was where it went. That was when it went south for North Marion. They leave him on the mound here. How big would it be for Huskies if he's able to come out of this inning without allowing a run? But it's going to be tough work. Canfield is yet to be on base to this point. You can say he's due. That one, inside corner, strike 1 to Canfield. Even if Canfield doesn't get on base, a sacrifice fly into the outfield likely would give the Polar Bears the lead. The pitch, that one is fouled back. And the count is 0-2.
Bring him home, Logan. It's a little base hit.
Here's the 0-2. That one called strike 3 down the middle. Canfield strikes out looking for the 2nd out of the bottom of the 5th. Dylan Hours will come to the plate for the Polar Bears. What an at-bat by Jackson Huskies there.
Now batting number 5, Dylan Hours.
Hours at the plate. He had a single in the 4th. Represents the only run for the Polar Bears to this point. Vianney takes off without a throw. That one missed for ball 1. 2 runners in scoring position now for the Polar Bears. Vianney the runner at 2nd, Gorby the runner at 3rd. Hours is the 1 run on the board for the Polar Bears. Trying to add more here. Huskies goes to the curve. That one misses. Count 2-0. The pitch swung on by Hours. This is into the air. runner after it in foul territory. On the right side, he dives, but he cannot hang on.
New life, buddy. New life. So, Dylan, come on, let's bring him home.
And I wouldn't necessarily call that a mistake, as that was a tough play for the right fielder Logan runner, but North Marion has been making those kinds of plays in the field all day long. The tough bounces on the infield, they fielded every single one of them. Ours sees a 2-1 count there. The pitch, he swings at that one. That was inside, and he fouls it back. The count 2-2. And Huskies could be able to do it here without allowing a run. The 2-2 swung on, fouled. Count remains 2-2.
That was a fist swing. He got hit in the mouth. Ryan got hit in the eye. Come on, Dylan.
Our steps back up to the plate with a 2-2 count, and that hit him. Not what you wanted to do if you're Jackson Huskies, and it loads the bases up with 2 outs.
Brock Martin.
Brings up the former Husky, Brock Martin. Comes to the plate with the bases loaded, 2 outs, and a tie game. In the first postseason game of the year for the Polar Bears. He's yet to be on base. The pitch misses low. A walk here would give the Polar Bears the lead. The count is 1-0. Huskies kicks and fires. Martin's gonna ground it right to the glove of Weekly. Another incredible play in the field for North Marion. Keeps the game tied at 1. We head to the 6th inning. 1-1. You're watching live streaming coverage of WVSSAC Baseball Sectional Playoffs here on Video Productions.
Hi, this is Meredith Mayer from Fairmont, West Virginia, and when I'm back home, you can find me at my local Parmar store.
We had that thundering herd pride at your local Parmar stores. We are over 200 stores strong and growing. Download the Parmar app for even more savings and sign up for the Parmar Rewards Card. Whether it's food, gas, or groceries, we have you covered. We are Marshall and we are Parmar stores.
If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Here at the Cracker Barrel, home-style food and great value go hand in hand, with favorites like slow-simmered chicken and dumplings starting at $7.99, or perfectly golden fluffy buttermilk pancakes with your own bottle of warm syrup. Come fill up on favorites without emptying your wallet. Cracker Barrel. Take care now.
Welcome back to Mary Lou Retton Park. We are tied 1-1 entering the 6th inning. County rivalry in the postseason. Doesn't get any better than this. A thrilling game to this point, low scoring. It's moved right along. Leading off this inning for the Huskies will be Gavin Owens. Here's the pitch from Jones, and that one misses for ball 1.
Now batting number 20, Gavin Owens.
Owens represents the only run scored by North Marion in this game. That one just a bit outside for ball 2. 2-0 count. Pitch number 78 of the day for Jones. This one is hammered by Owens. Sends Peschel back over the shoulder grab. Cam Peschel hangs on. 1 away. That was a tough play for Peschel, moving backwards.
14,
and he catches it over the shoulder like a wide receiver. Brings up Colin Hess of the Huskies. Inside corner, strike one. Here's the 0-1. Outside, ball one. The winner of this game will move on to play the winner of the East Fairmont Weir game tomorrow. The 1-1 from Jones outside. If the Polar Bears win, they will host tomorrow's game. If the Huskies win, they will have to go on the road. So the winner of East Fairmont or Weir. Here's the 2-1 from Jones to Hess, fouled away. Count 2-2. The loser of this game will await the winner of Oak Glen and the loser of East Fairmont Weir in the losers bracket. Here's the 2-2, swung on by Hess. This one at Peschel again. He makes the catch. 2 away.
Now batting number 5, Jackson Huskies.
Pitcher Jackson Huskies comes to the plate. Jones versus Huskies. These two have kept the score low. Huskies grounds it to Masters. He fields it. Throw to Canfield. Low, but he makes the catch in time. 1-2-3, a very quick inning. Jones and Huskies each have 84 pitches apiece in a 1-1 thriller. We head to the bottom of the 6th here in the playoffs on Video Productions.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
I'm Keith Powell, and going on right now is my Keith Says Yes Fest. I'm saying yes to lowering your payments, yes to your trade-in, regardless of condition, miles, even if you're still making payments. My Keith Says Yes credit approval process helps me say yes, you're approved. So if you want new Chevys, yes. New Fords, yes. Lifetime warranty, yes. Come see me, Keith Powell at Yes Chevy in Hurricane and Yes Ford in Huntington.
Welcome back to Mary Lou Retton Park. Leading off this inning for the Polar Bears. In the bottom of the 6th will be the designated hitter, Tyler Veltri. Veltri flew out in the 2nd. He was walked in the 4th. Huskies returns to the mound for the Huskies. Huskies started this game on fire. He's cooled off over the last 2 innings. However, he's just only allowed 1 run to this point. But the Polar Bears have threatened in the last couple innings, something they didn't do in the first 3 innings. We start the bottom of the 6th now, and if the Polar Bears can take the lead, they can put a lot of pressure on North Marion in the top of the 7th. The pitch from Huskies outside, ball 1 to Veltri. Huskies kicks and fires. Veltri grounds it. Another tough play fielded by Weekly. Another good throw. CJ Weekly has been dominating the infield ground balls. He's made the play on every single one of them. He gets Veltri out at first. That brings Masters up to the plate for the Polar Bears. Nobody on, 1 out. Masters to the plate. Here's the pitch from Huskies. Swung on. This one's into left field. Back is Van Gilder at the wall, and it is gone! Matt Masters, the hero, gives the Polar Bears a 2-run lead. Can you believe that? His first career home run is the biggest hit of the season. The Bears lead 2-1 in the 6th. the junior Matt Masters. Wow. Jones fouls that one back.
Now batting number 24, Hayden Jones.
It's just the 4th home run of the year for the Polar Bears. Dylan has 2. Brock Martin has 1. And now Matt Masters has 1 in the first game of the postseason. The one that broke the tie. That one up high to Jones for ball 1. The count 1-1 to Hayden. Swing and a miss there. And the count is 1-2. The pitch swung on and fouled back by Jones. Stays alive at a 1-2 count. Here's the 1-2. This one is into the air, foul off the netting. Count remains 1-2.
Battle 2-4.
A ball, 2 strikes. Jones fouls it back again. Increasing the pitch count of Huskies. Each foul ball, Jones fouls back. Count still 1-2. Nobody on, 1 out. This one is high into left field. Van Gilder runs underneath it, hangs on for the catch, 2 away. And in case you missed it,
number 27, Braden Gorby.
It happened quickly. Matt Masters, a home run, a solo shot into left field that gave the Polar Bears a 2-1 lead. Gorby comes to the plate now. Huskies fires that one in the dirt. Here's the 1-0. Outside, ball 2. The pitch from Huskies. Swing and a miss by Gorby. Count 2-1. The 2-1 outside, ball 3. Polar Bears trying to extend the inning. If Gorby can walk right here. The 3-1, he swings at it, fouls it away. Count is full. Big pitch here from Huskies. He gave up the home run to Masters that put the Huskies down by 1. See if they can get out of the inning without allowing any more runners on. The payoff pitch, swung on by Gorby. This is into left field. Van Gilder back at the wall, makes the catch. So, North Marion have dug themselves into a 1-run hole. If they don't put any runs on the board, the Polar Bears will escape with a win. But the Huskies have their 7, 8, 9 up to bat in the 7th. Weekly, Verboski, and Runner. What damage can they do to try to extend this game? You're watching live streaming coverage of the WVSSAC Baseball Sectional Playoffs, a thriller here on Video Productions.
Hi, my name's Zach Frazier and I'm from Fairmont, West Virginia. And when I'm back at home in Fairmont, you'll find me at my local Par-Mar store.
We had that Golden Boot pride at Par-Mar. There are literally hundreds of Par-Mar stores in West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, and even more on the way. Download the Par-Mar app to save even more. And whether it's food, gas, groceries, or whatever, we have you covered at Par-Mar. West Virginia proud and ready to serve you.
If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
Back at Mary Lou Retton Park, we head into the top of the 7th inning. The Huskies trail the Polar Bears 2-1. Leading off will be C.J. Weekly, followed by Colin Verboski and Lucas Runner. The 7, 8, 9 spot.
C.J. Weekly.
In the batting order for North Marion. They need at least one run to keep this game alive. The pitch from Jones swung on. This one is in the air and fouled out of play. No balls and a strike to Weekly. C.J. Weekly has been on base a couple of times in this game. That one bounced to Miller. Count 1-1 now. Last time Jones was on the mound, he threw a complete game against Lincoln, trying to replicate that in this one. This one is hammered by Weekly into left field, but Hours moving right, makes the catch, one away.
Now batting,
That'll
number
bring up
7,
Colin Verboski.
Colin Verboski.
For North Marion. Polar Bears 2 outs away. A completely different story than the 9-0 win over the Huskies a week ago. They hold on to a 2-1 lead in the 7th. Count 1-0 to Verboski. Here's the pitch from Jones. Outside, ball 2. Count 2-0. Don't want to walk anyone. Up high, ball 3. The 3-0 down the middle for strike 1. Jones at 91 pitches at the moment. 92nd is a 3-1 to Verboski outside. Verboski is on. The tying run aboard for North Marion. And Colin Verboski with 1 out. And they're going to send in a pinch hitter, and I believe it's McCartney. I'll take a look here. Logan McCartney.
Now batting,
number 27 for North Marion.
Logan McCartney.
Pinch hitting for Logan Runner. McCartney was in the starting lineup the last time these two teams played last Monday. He wasn't in the lineup today, but he is pinch hitting in place of Logan Runner. He represents the leading run. The tying run is on with 1 out. It's Colin Verboski, the runner at first for North Marion. Jones looks over, fires to McCartney. Outside corner, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Curveball, strike 2. 0-2 count to McCartney. Try to pick off Verboski. Jones lobbed it to Canfield. Count 0-2. Verboski a lead off first. 1 out. The pitch to McCartney outside, ball 1. On deck is the top of the order, Rylan Craig, the catcher for North Marion. Here's the pitch to McCartney. He grounds it. This could be it. Vianney, throw to Gorby. There's one, and the second one, no. McCartney is safe, and by a step, North Marion remains alive. It was slow enough where Vianney had to wait on it.
Now batting number 3.
And that could
Craig.
potentially save the game for North Marion. Top of the order now for North Marion. North Marion sends a courtesy runner on. In place of McCartney, it's Kusish. The runner first representing the tying run. Craig at the plate for the Huskies, who's grounded out 3 times every time he's been to the plate. In the first, third, and fifth inning. And the Bears are an out away from advancing with a win. The pitch from Jones up high, and that's a 2-0 count. Count 2-0 to Craig. The pitch just up high. North Marion staying alive. Craig has a 3-0 count. He shows bunt. He'll pull back. Jones throws it down the middle. We haven't seen a 4-pitch walk. We've seen plenty of 3-0 counts, but pitchers usually slow it down. Here's the 3-1. Swung on into left field. Hours is back. He leaps. Whoa! He makes the catch to end the game. Dylan Hours. The Polar Bears win it 2-1. And they will advance to play either East Fairmont or Weir tomorrow night here at Mary Lou Retton Park. We're not gonna take a break. We're gonna head right into the post-game wrap-up show, but what a game from Mary Lou Retton Park. What a game to start the postseason for the Polar Bears. Matt Masters' home run, which eventually was the game-winning home run, gave the Polar Bears a 2-1 lead, and Dylan Hours makes an incredible over-the-shoulder catch in left field. And I tell you, that was amazing. He's been doing amazing things his entire Polar Bear career. This one just as important. That was hammered by Craig, and it's going to be tough to see it, but you can see he leaps, and I'm going to tell you right there, he makes the catch. 2-1, the final score. And it was a very different game from the 9-0 game a week ago here. But the Polar Bears are able to win both of them. And the celebration is on, but not for too long, as they know they've got to be back here tomorrow. Go through the scoring recap. I was trying to find the score of the East Fairmont Weir game. I haven't found it yet. So we'll find out after that game is over who the Polar Bears will play here tomorrow night. Could be another county rival. Could be Weir, the Red Riders, who the Polar Bears have beaten already in this season. But if the Polar Bears are able to hang on tomorrow for a win, they will advance straight to the sectional championship, where they will have to lose twice to be eliminated. So even if they lose the first game, they can still play game 2, win, and be the sectional champions and move on to the regional championship. That's how important this game was. For North Marion, they go down to the losers bracket, and they will play either Oak Glen or the loser of East Fairmont and Weir. The loser of East and Weir will play Oak Glen. The winner of that game will play North Marion. So that's how the bracket will work. The scoring recap for this game. It was scoreless all the way until the 4th inning, the top of the 4th, when it was C.J. Weekly, RBI single, that sent in Gavin Owens of North Marion to give them a 1-0 lead. Then to the bottom of the 4th, Dylan Hours came home and scored on the RBI from Matt Masters. Matt Masters was responsible for both runs that scored, as he had a home run, a solo shot to left field in the 6th that gave the Polar Bears a 2-1 lead. They held on in the 7th, but the Huskies made it interesting. They put a runner on in Colin Verboski. He was thrown out at second in a double play attempt. However, McCartney was safe at first, so the Huskies still had one on with 2 outs. It was Rylan Craig who sent a line drive shot into left field. Here's another look at it. We'll play it real time. And left fielder Hours moving back, leaps, makes the catch. Game over. And Dylan has never lost to North Marion in any sport in his career. He's had some close ones, but that remains true in this one. The Polar Bears hang on to defeat the North Marion Huskies 2-1, your final score. Now, that's not the last postseason game tonight. I will be heading over to East West Stadium for the girls lacrosse postseason game. They play Buchanan Upshur in 50 minutes. So if you want to tune into that, feel free. Until then, we will see you tomorrow evening. The Polar Bears versus either the East Fairmont Bees or the Weir Riders. Until then, we'll enjoy this game. The Polar Bears defeat cross-county rival North Marion 2-1, your final score. We thank you for tuning in. You've been watching live streaming coverage of the WVSSAC Baseball Sectional Playoffs on Video Productions.